with. All right. This morning we have dearest friend Michal, who was the heart of, um, of Baba Zoom Arti. I would say morning Arti. And wow, what a treat. We have her. She's going to sing and tell stories today. And I'll just turn it over to you, Michal. Let's see. Oh, I better unspot. Let me spotlight you here. There we go. All right.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. So first of all, I see it as, first of all, I'm going to dedicate this concert to my beloved Avatar Baba and to his dear Bauji in their oneness, and to Mera and to Mani with much love. So this concert is dedicated to you all. And I feel that you are all here. So I want to show you where that you are all invited to just be in my house and for this concert. And see, we are sitting here.
Oh, how beautiful.
Wait, oopsie. You're seeing?
Wow.
This is the place where I sit in our RT always. My RT corner.
Wow.
So, oopsie. So welcome all to this intimacy of our Baba home in the Zoom.
Could we see those pictures again, honey? Your wall.
Okay, so let's see if I can do this. Yeah. Wait.
So beautiful. Oh my
So
God.
this is
So
my arty corner and my Dooney place, and excuse me, and we're all invited by Baba and Bauji and Mara and Mani. How do I go back? Yeah. So go back to my background. This is Baba's Samadhi, the most beautiful place on earth. Baba's Samadhi, most magical place on earth. Wow. So I will start just by saying that I'm not a singer. I'm a dishwasher singer. When I was a child, my mother said I wanted my mother to teach me how to wash dishes. So she said, listen, if you start washing dishes, you'll be washing dishes all your life. I said, yes, but I want to. So this is where I get my inspiration, by washing dishes and having water on my hands. I really love that till this very day. And that's where I used to sing. So I used to sing my heart out. So now, as I said, when we were talking before, as a kindergarten teacher, children like repetition because it builds a place for them to understand the world, to hear it again and hear it again and hear it again. Just like Baba does in God Speaks. In order for us to catch what he's saying, he repeats himself again and again. So like Paula, I used to have about 3-4 songs. I used to repeat, and I could hear the same song again and again, like the kids, and same stories and same thing. I used to love them. So when I came to Zoom, it suddenly started blooming because Baba has been enhancing all this thing, and everyone was starting to write more and to sing more and to find more songs. So it happened to me too. Now, when I was told to have a concert, I said, okay, what am I going to sing? So I looked at my new songbook that I copied all the songs into, and I said, oh, that's a nice one, that's a nice one, that's a nice one. Baba took it away from me and said, you sing this one and this one and this one and this one, and this is the way you're going to sing them, 1, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So he set it up. So if you have any questions, you ask him. So the first one that he wants me to sing is Eli Eli. And when I say Baba, Baba is saying, or Baba is telling, or I keep saying that quite a lot, and I don't know how it is in the States. But here in the outskirts of Israel, of the Baba world, where no Mandali were, where we had only Baba with us, then he taught us to listen to our hearts and to learn the way that he speaks to each one in their heart, and he speaks to each one in our heart in a very different and unique way, because each one is so personally connected to him, and each one has special sanskaras and special understandings and special background. So he would speak to each one how we would understand. So when I say Baba tells me, and Baba, I use it so easily. That is because we are on the outskirts of the Baba land. We had no Mandali, no people to teach us and to teach us how to do things and how to think about things. So thank you, Baba. So the first song that he wants me to sing is, of course, Eli Eli. And Eli Eli is the song, I said it a few times. I was sitting on the porch with the Mandali, women Mandali, and it suddenly occurred to me that I have to find an Israeli song that will somehow represent the Israeli heart. And so I said, okay. I went back to the PC and I started thinking in my head what songs, and I don't have such a good memory for words. So I was thinking that it has to have Jerusalem in it, the word Jerusalem. And I came back with this song and I sang it, and it didn't feel that Baba really wanted that. Didn't feel right. So I said, okay, I'll go back, and I start again and again and again. And this is the song that came. And when I sang it, it sounded and rang so well. So I feel very special about this song, because this song was written by Hannah Senish, and she was a beautiful, beautiful being, human being with a heart so pure and so shiny and so brave, like we talked before about bravery. And she came from Hungary to Israel, and to be, and as how do you say, when the pioneers, and the pioneers here in this country were just amazing people, because there was nothing here, no money, no conditions, nothing. So she came and lived by Caesarea by the sea, and she was so enamored by the sea and the beauty of it, and she wrote this song. Then later on, she volunteered to be a parachuter in a small group that parachute into Germany, Germany occupied territories, in order to help both the partisans and in their fight against the Nazis, and also the Jews. So she was sent to Hungary, back to her country, to help the Jews there. And she was immediately caught. And she was caught and she was put in prison, in women's prison ward. And then she was put, because they interrogated her, how she came and what happened, and wanted names and things. So they put her in seclusion. And so in order for the women not to be worried about her, she would sing from her window out, so they would know that she is okay. Well, she wasn't okay, but she would make them believe that she was. So when I sing, it just brings tears to my eyes to think how Baba loves this lady and how precious she was to him, and how this song was sung so many times in the Samadhi. And it just moves my heart. And this song, every year during in schools, when they have the Holocaust Day and they have the memorials for the Holocaust Day, this song is always sung. And it is such a pure song because it doesn't sing about the horrid things. It just sings about the beauty. So the words of the song are, Eli, Eli, שלא ייגמר לעולם, החול והים, ושרוש של המים, ברק השמיים, ואהבת האדם, ותפילת האדם. That's all the words of the song. And it says, God, oh God, may it never end. The sand and the sea, the rustling of the waves, the shimmering of the sky, and the prayers, actually the love of men. Since then, I've been considering this as the Hebrew arti for me. Eli, Eli, שלא ייגמר לעולם, החול והים, וישוש של המים, ורק השמיים, תפילת האדם, החול והים, ומרבט ומרזד, שלך מרבבה, ים אהבתך, והסמדי שלך, תודה רבה. This song I sang so many times in Samadhi, and when I used to do the arti, I used to do it. My favorite place to do the arti is Mera's window at Baba outside, with Mera in the back of me and Baba in front of me. Through the window, I would see the Samadhi within, and I would always feel that Baba's love, as an ocean, is coming out of the Samadhi windows and the doors and pouring out all over Mirabad Hill and all over the world from there on. So I see this love of Baba coming out like a wave after wave after wave through his Samadhi constantly all over. Thank you, Baba, for your love. So the second song that Baba chose, and I have to find it in my booklet, is Mima Makim, From the Deep. Now this song I sang in the choir in my elementary school. We had a wonderful choir master, and it comes from Psalms 130. It's a very short song, but it's a cry to God from the deep, deep, deep. Mima Makim, קראתיך בבא אלי, שמע קולי, שמע מהר בבא אלי, שמע קולי, שמע מהר בבא, מהר בבא. Now it's around, so everyone's, after the first word, another part of the choral comes in, and another one and another one. So it's around one after the other. So it's like waves also. Mima makim, then comes another one. Mima makim, and another one. Mima makim, keraticha baba eli. Shema koli, shema meher, baba eli. Shema koli, shema meher, baba, meher, baba. From the deep I call you, Baba, my God. Hear my voice, hear my call, Meher Baba, oh God. hear my call, meher baba. So this is the second one that Baba wanted me to sing, and I feel that is also represents all these people in the world calling God from the deep of their heart in their stress or fear or anything. So from wherever, wherever they are and whatever they're going through. And Baba chose that as the second song. So now the third song that Baba chose is Audio Shalom, that the peace song that we used to sing. Now this peace song was sung so many times in Baba's Samadhi. It's written by a group that is called Seven, and 7 is a number that Baba is very meaningful for Baba. And this group was a group of Israelis taught by a Sufi Arab master near Jerusalem. And one day when I came back from Mehrabad with another girl who was there with me, we went down to Sinai to have a vacation. And this group was there and they were singing around the fire. So it was really nice. So many people have been singing it. Sheila has been singing it. I have been singing it. Others have been singing it. One girl called Galit was in the youth Sahavas in Mehrabad with all the beautiful Indian guys, young guys. And they were teaching each other songs, and she was teaching them this song. And they translated it to many Indian languages, and they brought it up in one of their presentations. And it was very, very moving. So we all need peace. I don't know if you know how to live without war, but we do all need peace. So, I don't mean our country, I mean our world. Do we know how not to fight each other? How not to fight within our own selves? Do we know how to be in conflict, in peaceful conflict with our own self and with others, and in wars and all that? So Baba is helping us through that. So Obatam El Baba Kiche. Odivo Shalom Aleinu. Odivo Shalom Aleinu. Odivo Shalom Aleinu ve'al kulam. Odivo Shalom Aleinu. Odivo Shalom Aleinu. Odivo Shalom Aleinu ve'al kulam. Salam Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam, salam. May peace be always with us. May peace be always with us. May peace be always with us and everyone. May peace be always with us. May peace be always with us. May peace be always with us and everyone. Salam, shalom, and peace on us and all around the world. Salam, shalom, and peace on us and all around the world. Salam, shalom, and peace on us and all around the world. Salam, shalom, salam, and peace. May Baba's always with us. May Baba's always with us. May Baba's always with us and everyone. May Baba's always with us. May Baba's always with us. May Baba's always with us in and loving everyone. Salam Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam, shalom, and peace. Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam, shalom, and peace. Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam, shalom. Salam and peace in Baba's love. Thank you, Baba. So this translation, this piece in English was actually one of the pieces that they were singing together in the youth hours. Meher Baba is always with us in and loving everyone. So, and they sang it in many Hindi languages too. So that was very beautiful. So now, just before we were having this concert, then Rosalie read us a beautiful story of a brave little girl, and how she tells us that each one of us has a very little light inside, and we can actually make this light bigger and bigger and bigger and flowing out. So it was really very beautiful. Thank you, Rosalie. So this is the next song that Baba wants. It's called Banu Choshech Legaresh. Now this is a Hanukkah song, and it's Hanukkah children's song that the children really love it because of the image. Of course, we all love it because of the image that how a little, very little candle can dispel so much darkness. One little candle can dispel a lot of darkness. And when we light in Hanukkah another candle, another candle, another candle in the candelabra, then the light disperses even more and more darkness. And I love this image so much. So it's like this little girl that Rosalie was telling us. It's not only that we have a little candle of light inside that we have to keep its light, not to let it blow out. But this little girl was saying in the book that we can make this light bigger and bigger and bigger. Imagine it growing and growing and growing and flowing from out of us all over. And then when each one of us will let our candle light up and grow, then there'll be so much light, and darkness will just disappear, just be go away. So in this song, one of the things that the children like, except this image, is that they stomp their feet when they tell the darkness to go away. They just stomp their feet. So, so it's so sweet. So I'm sitting in this circle with the kids, and they're 4 years, or 3 years, or 2 years old, and we're singing this song, and they're stomping their feet and smiling, So it's really fun. And so, Banu Choshech Legaresh, but I have to find it because when I'm excited, I might forget the words. So I have to have this with me in front of me. I know it by heart, Banu Choshech. Choshech is darkness. The Legaresh is to tell it to go away, to chase it away. Banu Choshech Legaresh, בידינו בליבנו אור האש, כל אחד הוא אור קטן, וכולנו יחד אור איתן. סורה חושך, now you can stamp your feet. סורה חושך על השחור, סורה מפני האור, סורה חושך על השחור, סורה כי בא הוא האור. We have come to dispel darkness in our hearts and hands, light and fire. Everyone's a small light, and together we are mighty light. Go away, darkness, go away, as Baba's light is here to stay. Go away, darkness, go away, as Baba's light is here to stay. And I do feel that that remembering our light and thanking all the light people and all the light beings out there in the world and out of the world who are really helping to dispel a lot of darkness in these days. And I really thank them each morning. I thank Baba for his work because his work is so hard, so hard. I always thank him for his work and stand by him and his work, but I also thank all the light beings out there shining, and that the light is dispelling a lot of darkness, and for them to keep their light shining. So this is this song. And now Baba said, Baba chose Shuvi Elai, and Shuvi Elai is from the time before I came to Baba. I was in yoga, and I'm not a sportive person. And a very good friend of mine said, oh, you should go to yoga. And I said, what am I to do with yoga? You know, anything with sport. My body looks very able, but I could never do any sport. So, so one day I said, okay, I'll go. And I did go, and I did like it. And I stayed for quite a while with this yoga thing. And I think that that is what prepared me to come to Baba. Baba needed me to go through this yoga and understand some things in it, and about all the deities and Krishna that I love very much, and maybe I'm connected to this kind of that Advent, and so this is a song that we used to have a group that we used to meet once a month and have some yoga together and readings together. So one of the girls there, she used to be a very good singer and guitar player, and she used to bring us the songs. So this is one of the songs, and I also, Baba tweaked it. So wait 1 minute. Yeah. I will sing the original first, how I learned it when we sang it together. And then I'll sing how I change it into Baba song for me. Oh, this girl later on went to be Thich Nhat Hanh disciple, went to Plum Village many times when Thich Nhat Hanh was still alive, and was very influenced by him. And she was one of the starters of mindfulness in Israel. She's a very beautiful soul, and also is her husband and her whole family. And they live, oh, Gabriela is here, they live in Neve Shalom. Neve Shalom is one of the first and very unique settlements of Arabs and Jews trying to live together in one settlement and find a way to live with different cultures and different, how do you call, I don't know the word now. So they are living together in that place and managing it together. And it's a very, very, very precious place. Actually, a dream dreamt by monastery monk who came there into the nowhere and settled and said that meditation and peaceful relationships with each other would bring peace in this area and all over the world. So it's a very moving place. So the song originally is return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Oh, return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are, born and reborn again, return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. So I really, really love this song, and I love the music and I love the idea, but I didn't like the idea that I have to be born and born again. So I changed that a bit. But then, apropos, we're talking about Thich Nhat Hanh. When he passed away, right after he passed away not long ago, there was in Facebook a song that he wrote. And in this song, he has this very strong, joyful cry out to the world that he will come again and again and again. So then it a bit changed my mind about even God realization, that even when we might be God realized, we might be coming back here to do things here, to help, not just like Baba, with Baba. And maybe many souls are coming back for that reason, because even after God realization, you don't just close everything, you still care, you still have this love, and you still want to help. So maybe that's why Thich Nhat Hanh was a very, very high soul, and probably very close, or God realized already, was shouting this joyful thing that he will come back, he will come back. And so it's a good thing, because Baba says he's coming back, and I feel really sorry for him, because it's such a hard work. When he comes back, he just sacrifices every moment of his stay here. So it's good that he will have this kind of help. And maybe we too will come back just to be with him and help him. And I think that what we are doing here in the Zoom and in the RTs and in our meetings is helping him, is helping Baba. I think we are with him, and he's happy that we're doing these meetings and thinking about him and supporting each other. And so, yeah. So this is the way I changed it at the time that I said, okay, I want to go stop the world. I want to go out, I don't want to be in this horror, but I a bit maybe changed my mind. Let's see what happens after I pass away. I will know better. Over the town near Baba Kiche. Shuvi elai, Shuvi elai, Shuvi lebeit nishmatech, ken Shuvi elai, Shuvi elai, Shuvi lemeher Baba. שובי למי שאת, שובי למה שאת, שובי היכן שאת, יושבת לצד בבא, שובי אליי, שובי אליי, שובי לבית נשמתך, כן שובי אליי, שובי אליי, שובי למאיר Baba. Return to me, return to me, return to the home of your soul, yes. Return to me, return to me, return to Meher Baba. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are, sitting at Baba's side. Return to me, return to me, return to beloved Baba. Oh, Shubi Elai, Shubi Elai, Shubi lebeit nishmatech. It reminds me, I can just see the picture of our meetings that we all studied Shivananda Yoga, and we had wonderful teachers at that time, really wonderful, two wonderful teachers. And we used to, after the courses, we used to meet in different places and different houses once a month. So my kids were really very little at that time. And my little son, he used to be so agile. He used to do poses in yoga. I was, wow, really wow. And when we used to sit in meditation, It was so sweet because at the beginning, I was the only mother who had children at that time. And they were little, they were very little. And at the beginning, they were afraid that my children would be disturbing the quiet and peace of meditation and the yoga and things. But then they got used to it. My sons, when in meditation, they would sit in my lap and we would sit and do meditation. It was so sweet. So, so very sweet. My sons are not at all spiritual, not going in that way. Sometimes children take the opposite path of their parents in order to have an individuality of their own. So, but at that time, they flowed with us. So it was so, so sweet. So I see that picture, you know, sitting in Neve Shalom in this peaceful little village close to Jerusalem, where Arabs and Jews are sitting together in peace and managing together to live their life with their differences and not easy differences, and making courses for understanding and listening to each other, Jews and Arabs listening to each other and their problems and their woes and their pain. And it was just magical, very, very beautiful. So the next song that Baba chose is Erev Shel Shoshanim, which is Evening of Roses, which became a hit on the Hit Parade. And it tells the story of this couple that goes into the orchard, goes into the orchard at night, in the evening, goes into the orchard in the evening, and he is singing to her about the smells and the beauty and her beauty and his love for her. And they're walking in the orchard. And of course, in that case, they're coming back the next morning. But what I saw in this was Mera and Baba walking in Mera's garden when the evening goes down and the stars coming up in the sky and Seclusion Hill in the back and the smells of the roses from Mera's rose garden. She had an extensive rose garden, big, very big, for all the roses that she brought to Baba. And so they are walking there. So this is what I see. So is there in English, we in Hebrew say the evening comes down. Do you say in English also the evening comes down? Anyone can help me with that?
Evening.
No, okay. Okay, so I didn't do that. I found some other word, but in Hebrew we say when the stars come out
Evening descends.
Evening descends or sets. Yeah.
Okay. No, I found another word, but in Hebrew it's like if you see the picture of the sky with the stars and the moon and the darkness, the blue getting dark and dark and coming down on earth like a blanket, like a soft blanket. That's how I see that. So, and also it was amazing in those years when I came to Baba, 1988, 89, and the stars were like lamps because there was no electricity in the area. So you could actually see the stars coming down. So, you know, like fruit, like lemons from a tree. It was so beautiful. So this is the picture, the evening of Baba and Mera walking in her garden. And I wrote down here that Mera was born in 1907. She came to Baba when she was 14. In 1922, she was 14. Can you remember back when we were 14? That is when she came to Baba. She was 62 in 1969 when Baba dropped the body. So actually, she was 48 years with him when he was in the body. It was 48 years his beloved when he was in the body, and then 20 more years when he was dropped his body. Oh, Baba Tal, Mea Baba, and dear Mera. Thank you. אל שושנים, נצאנה אל הגינה, כמו בסמים וריח ורדים, את מהר ומרע עוטפים. לילה יורד לאט, ומהר ומרע פוסעים, מעל הגינה במרזת, כוכבים וירח עולים. לילה זמיר שר, העצים בעלת תנאים, מהר ומרע בדממה, בגינה פוסעים. Evening of roses come, let's stroll in your garden. Fragrance and nectar filling the air, Baba and Mera stroll there. Velvet night gently comes, as Meher and Mera stroll up in the Merazat sky above, the stars and the moon aglow. Night and the nightingale sings, the trees gently dance and sway. Meher and Mera silently walk in Mera's garden side by side. Laila zamir shah, העצים בעלת תנאים, מהר ומרע בדממה, בגינה פוסעים. ערב של שושנים, נצאנה אל הגינה, כמו בסמים וריח ורדים, את מהר ומרע עוטפים.
Beautiful.
This picture song is so strong in its image for me. I can feel how they're doing that, how they're walking like that, and the peace between them, the quiet between them, and the beauty and the love and peace of Merazad, and all the residents there, loving them so much and loving them, their togetherness. But this is an intimate moment that they let them just walk by in the garden. It's so nice. So the next song is It Is Love. So I think Baba chose it for the pace of it. And this also reminds me of Kitty Davy because of the line, love alone prevails in it. So Kitty Davy, I feel a closeness to her because the only time that I came to Myrtle Beach, I was in the States when I was in high school, because my mother was serving in the consulate there. And so we were there 3 years. And this is actually a gift from Baba because I'm very bad at languages. I'm dyslexic and very bad at learning languages. And he wanted me to know English enough so I can read his books and I can sing his songs and I can talk to all of you and I will not feel embarrassed and I will feel free to do so. So these 3 years were not easy for me, but they were a great gift. And also I always wonder if I did not walk in the places that Baba walked when he was there. So so only once, I've been there a few times because my mother worked again in this consulate there, so I went there again. But I'm not a traveler. I don't like traveling. And if I would have any chance to travel, I would always go to Mehrabad since I know Baba. And because Mehrabad is where my heart is, loves most. But once I came to Myrtle Beach. And the day I came to Myrtle Beach, that night, Kitty Davy passed away.
Oh.
And I was, when I came there, she was, of course, very sick at that time. But somehow I felt that she was waiting for me. I don't know why I felt that. And that was one of the things that made me also make the effort to go. And when I came, I said, if it is okay for me to come to her room, although she was very, very sickly. So that night, I went to sleep. And early morning, I felt a wish going through my room like a ghost, going in my room and through my room. And it woke me up. And I said, oh, what, in Myrtle Beach, in Baba's Myrtle Beach, there are ghosts? But it was so strong, the energy was so strong, it woke me up. And I am a late night person and not an early riser. And I couldn't go to sleep again after that. So I went out, and as I went out, someone approached me and said, Kitty Davy passed away. She passed away. So it was Kitty Davy. She was going through the how do you call those places that not cabins.
Yeah.
She was going through the cabins because she was taking care of these cabins, and she was probably saying goodbye to everyone. And I think I do see a very strong connection that I came just that day, that she felt that she could just go away, and she did. And I had the gift of being in all ceremonies of Kitty Davy. And at that time, Betty, I was friendly with Rick Shaw, and I really liked that guy. He's a very special guy. And I thought I would go also to visit him after I am in Myrtle Beach. And when I contacted him, he said, no, you don't go, don't come. And I went straight away back to Israel. And now I know what a nice gesture it was of him to let me have this gift from Kitty Davy without dispersing it anywhere and taking that home. So he was very large-hearted about it. And so this song also reminds me of Kitty Davy. And when I used to clean the shrines in Mehrabad, which I love doing, whenever I used to get to Kitty Davy, I would smile because her energy was so happy that, their energy comes through even the shrines when you are there. Mani's and Mera's shrine, Baba's Samadhi, and Mandali Samadhi, their kind of person that they were and energy that they were still is there. So when I used to come to Kitty Davy's Samadhi shrine, it used to, pop up like this, like her. And also when we have these Zooms about the Mandali, this also expresses itself. Each Mandali has this kind of temperament, and it comes out in the Zooms when we meet and talk about them. So here's this song. Let's do 1 minute to find it.
Ruthie will give a program tomorrow on Kitty Davy.
What is tomorrow?
A program. Ruthie will give a program on Kitty Davy.
Oh, nice.
Anniversary of her passing.
Oh, nice. Oh, so it's interesting that why is it?
Oh, it's her birthday.
Birthday, I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh, it's a birthday. Okay, yeah, because when I was there, it was December that she passed away.
Okay.
So, so it's interesting that Baba wanted this song to be sung too, so he chose it. And it has her energy. And Baba's energy, of course, Baba's energy, first of all. It is love, love alone. To be with you is to be loved. It is love, 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 love alone. Only love prevails. Now it is love, Baba's love, coming to us from your heart. It is love, 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 love alone. Only love prevails. Now Zohava, Ahava, אהבתך רק היא בלבד, זו אהבתנו לך, היא רק היא שחשובה, זו אהבה שלך בבא, זו אהבתנו ממך, היא רק היא שחשובה. It is love, love alone. To be with you is to be loved. It is love, 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 love alone. Only love prevails. Now it is love, Baba's love, coming to us from your heart. It is love, 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 love alone. Only love prevails now. היא רק היא שחשובה. רק אהבה היא חשובה, האהבה למהר בבא. Only love prevails now. Only love of Meher Baba. Thank you, Baba, for this love. Yeah, so the next song is Enchanted Boy, Nature Boy. This is a song that I used to cry when I used to hear it. And it's an oldie, very oldie, and it's a very interesting, wait, let me find it. It's a very interesting story about this group that had some kind of a guru. And it was written by Eden Abbas, and it was sung by Nat King Cole, and by that it became known. And these were hippies before the hippie times, and he wrote this song. So one verse is from the song itself, and the others are about Baba. And the music is so heartful, and it goes back to, for me, it goes back before I even knew Baba, and it always captured my heart. So actually I wrote it for Baba's birthday and sang it for Baba's birthday in the Samadhi. I mean, outside in the portico. Baba, every day is a birthday. As a boy, a very deep enchanted boy, when passing Baba Jan from school, as she called, you went straight to her. She held your face and kissed you there, and all the veils dropped and vanished into none. And later on, Upasnis threw a stone at you, and you came down through all the plains, from the light into shadow's pain, and called us all to come to you, to wake us up from the shadow's dream. And then one day, one magic day, you came my way. And as we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this you said to me: the greatest thing in all the world is just to love and be loved in return. The days have passed, and now we are here at last, You brought us to your darbar dear, to be near, oh so near your love, to sing your song, to dance your dance, to please your heart, and to love you still yet more. Meher Baba, ancient one, beloved God, you brought us to your darbar dear, to be near, oh so near your love, to sing your song, to dance your dance, to please your heart, and to love you still yet more. Thank you, Baba. So we're getting closer to the end, and three more songs. The next song is Ishtiak, and the story is very beautiful for me. I was in Marazad, also on the ladies' porch, and Katie, you know, she used to sing. She used to be so beautiful, very, very happy soul, and full of humor and joy and love and beautiful. And when she had time for cooking for the mandali and for everyone, she used to just come into mandali hall or sit on the terrace and start singing for us. She would just, without asking, without being asked, she would just sing for us like she did for Baba, which is such a beauty, such a gift. So one day, I don't know how it came about, she was singing on the terrace and she said, I don't know how it came about because I always was so shy and always used to sit on the side, and I was always at a bit discomfort in Marazad because I love Merabat, and in Marazad I used to feel some discomfort, and and I don't know how it came about that she said, next time when you come, I was talking about her CD. Maybe I said, oh, I love your song, singing, and I have your CD, and I'm listening to it in Israel and all that. She said, one day when you come back, sing with me one of the songs. So I took it to heart. And when I came back to Israel, I listened to her CD and tried to choose a song that I can sing. And because I'm a dyslexic and because I don't have the ability, like Rosalie has such a beautiful ability to learn by heart anything, I'm really poor at that. So I chose a very short song that I thought that I could manage in this language that I don't understand what I'm singing, and I learned it. And then Baba says, that's not the song. so after I'm making all the trouble to learn it by heart and to learn the music and to learn the words and the diction and everything, and stopping the CD every time in order to learn it. Then he said, that's not the song. So I said, okay, Baba, what song do you want me to sing? So I start moving the songs and he says, this one. So I said, okay, Baba, I will learn that. So, in the kindergarten, I'm still in the kindergarten in Jerusalem. So I'm cleaning the house, I'm listening to this.
Good morning, Bunny.
Hi, Bunny. How are you?
Someone mute.
So I'm listening to this song again and again and again and again, and stopping it and writing it in Hebrew, transliteration, and trying to listen. My hearing is not good, and I'm trying to listen how exactly it's said. So finally, I'm learning it, and I write it down in transliteration. And the day comes, and I'm coming to Mehrabad, and I'm going to Marazad, and I'm taking this paper of transliteration, and I'm going to Marazad, and I'm sitting in my usual corner away from everyone, being bashful, So you wouldn't believe that I am bashful, by the way I am here. So, but I am, it's two sides of the same coin. So there I don't want to push myself. So So I have this script, and we're sitting, and there's not many people on the terrace. And then Katie asks one of the girls to sing a song. And I'm sitting actually near Meru at that time, near the door. You remember when Meru used to sit right next to the door on the left side, right to the door into the entrance of the living room. So I'm sitting next to her, and Katie is sitting next to where Mera used to sit. And she's asking someone there to sing. And that lady tells her that she doesn't know how to sing. She has no singing voice. So I say very, very, in a very little voice, I say, I can sing if you want. So they say, okay, you sing. So I open this this page, and my heart is fluttering like that. And I start singing Ishtiak. So let me, because my heart may flutter, let me go to Ishtiak.
Did you say they told that to Meru, that she didn't have a good?
Excuse me?
Who?
No. Katie.
Oh.
Katie was talking. Katie was sitting. I was sitting next to Meru, on the very edge of where I used to always sit. But I used to mainly sit not next to Meru. I used to sit next to the stairs going up to where Baba's room used to be upstairs. That's where I used to sit usually, or slip away into Mera and Mani's room, which I loved very much. But Katie was sitting somewhere close to Mera's sofa, and the girl was sitting next to her, and I at that time was sitting next to Meru, and there weren't many people. So I say, I can sing, is that okay? And they say yes, and I start singing. So you all know now that Ishtiak is Huma. Baba wrote it as Huma. It's a very special song. Baba. Ishtiak esho kejabahada se siva o chayega samane aku kevoja wanuma o chayega kya kahu hai dil khudi ko kal tu kya ho jayega wasile hakaho kavante se khuda ho jayega ganume no vasile hakaho kavante se khuda ho jayega ganume aka kevuka gai mujhe kahade kiba mai tela o jaunga chaba tu mela o jaunga mai tela oh, jaunga chaba tu mela oh, jayega Ishtiak eshoke shabahada se siva o jayega samane aku kevoja wanuma o jayega Kya kahu e dil kudi ku ka tu kya ho jayega wasile hakahu gavante se khuda ho jayega ganu mein haka ke wo gaye mujhe dekhi ba mai tera ho jaunga japa tu mera ho jayega mai tera ho jaunga japa tu mera ho jayega. Now, I turn to Meru and I ask her, because I have no idea what I'm singing, no idea what the words are, why Baba chose this. So I'm asking her, do you know what this song is about? And she says, this is a song our mothers used to sing us. That's what she said. This is a song our mothers used to sing to us. So I still didn't get any idea what it was about, and who wrote it. So then Katie asked me to come to her, and she says, where did you get this song? And I said, well, I reminded her that last time she told me, when I told her that I'm listening to a tape, that that I would choose one and we would sing together. So she says, oh. And then she says, now I want you to learn the 7 names of God. And she said, we used to sing that at 5 o'clock in the morning. Now, I'm laughing to myself in my heart, because I can be up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but before I go to sleep, not when I wake up. If I go to sleep, I will never wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So actually, I was looking for someone to tell me what this song is all about. And I was looking for someone who knows Gujarati in order to tell me what this song was all about. So one day I was sitting next to Dara. He used to sit in the Samadhi time. He used to sit by the cabin. He still sits by the cabin. So one day I was sitting there and I asked him, what is this song about? So he too kept it a secret. He too didn't tell me what it was about. So it took a long time for me to understand that it was Baba wrote it as Huma and what it says. And since then, I feel that I can sing this song only when Baba asks me to sing it. So there is a translation. When they had a program, a Zoom program, Sally had a Zoom program about Baba, and they translated actually this song, and it goes like this. When your passion, that's what Baba writes, when your passion for God becomes intense beyond limit, you will see his glory right in front of your eyes. How can I tell you what you become when you lose your ego? You yourself, the lover, will become the beloved. He whispered in my ear the secret behind the veil. I will become all yours when you become all mine. Thank you, Baba, for this gift. I said, no, I'm not singing that song. This is the song I wanted to sing. So the next song is Baoji's song. It is called Ocean Calm, and music by Jim Meyer. One of his last birthdays celebrations, Baoji, who had so many people throwing darts at him. I mean, Baba had that too, and Baoji was one of the Mandali that had the biggest share of darts arrows and harshness thrown at him, and still. But as days went on, he became more and more a vessel of Baba and Baba's love and joy and beauty and creativity and fun. Because Baba, when he was in Mandali Hall, or when he was with his lovers in Guru Prasad, he always liked people to have skits, play cards, fun, fight with each other, just like, fun fights and dance and sing. And, he didn't like all these spiritual things and people bowing down to him and all that. He liked liveliness and happiness and joy. And Bauji was also like that. He liked us to dance and to sing and to call us funny names and he was fun. He was just fun to be with. So when he had his birthday, I think it was his last birthday, then Katie Pye, who was one of his mothers and queens of Australia, and one of his queens, like he said, this one is a queen, and this one is a mother, and this one is a donkin, and this one is so much fun it was. She had an idea and sent it around the world that anyone would draw painting for Baba according to a ghazal that they like, or something that Bauchi wrote. So I really loved ocean calm, and I drew a picture of Baba in the ocean and Bauji riding, because Bauji was, Baba called him Baba's lion, among other things, like calling him Fool Number 9 and and many names. He also called him and calling him Bauji, because Bauji was not his name. That's what Baba called him. And he also called him his lion. So in the picture, Baba is sitting with a rainbow behind him in the ocean, in the middle of the ocean, and Bauji is riding the lion right to Baba, because of course it was time for Bauji to come closer and closer and away from this world into Baba's darbar, heavenly darbar. So this is because also I like this song so much, and Baba chose it. I didn't choose it. So, and I like the music so much. I like the music that Jim Meyer put to it. So in the drawing, it was made of two pieces of two parts together, put together. That in one of them is Baba, and then they put them together. And then I wrote the song in it, and friends in Israel helped to decorate it, and we sent it to Bauji for his birthday. So, Ocean Calm. This is Bauji. Such a happy one. Omer Hatayam Hashalva הכל מצוי בכף ידך, אתה ישועת רם בבא. אומר אתה ים השלווה, אומר you're the ocean calm. Everything is in your palm. You are Jesus, you are Ram Baba. Omer you're the ocean calm. אכן אלוהים גדול אתה, בנדרושך עולמנו זה, אתה ישועת רם בבא. אומר אתה ים השלווה. You are really mighty God. World is moving through your nod. You are Jesus, you are Ram Baba. Omer, you're the ocean calm. אז אמר גם הזמר אתה, לב המאזינים נחשף לך, אתה בודה, אתה שם בבא, ומהם אתה ים השלווה. You are really, you are the singer and the song. Listening now, you let us song. You let us long. You are Buddha, you are Sham Baba. Oh, man, you're the ocean calm. Akat sangam hamelechata. שיר נצחי נשיר לך, הקדמון מכל עליו, בבא. ומהם אתה ים השלווה. You are the beggar and the king. Song eternal, let us sing. You are the ancient one, Baba. Oh, man, you're the ocean calm. לכן אלוהים גדול אתה, oh, man, אתה ים השלווה. אתה בודה, אתה רם, אתה ישו, אתה שם, הקדמון מכל עליו, oh, man, אתה ים השלווה, הכל מצוי בכף ידך, ומהר ומהר, אתה ים השלווה. You know, I really like this movement that Baba does with his hand like this. You know what? What he says? You know what? Like this. I really like in all the pictures when he does, or in the films, you know what? You know, like this. Wow, so beautiful. And how the Indians go like this, you know. I can't do it so well. It's so beautiful. So when it says, you are really mighty God, world is moving through your knots. All you have to do is like this. Oh, Baba, he's something. So this is the last song of the plan that Baba has given me. Where is it? And where did it go? He was insisting again. I have split feeling about when they begin. Why do I have split feeling about it? Because this is a song that Baba wanted us to sing when he dropped his body. And it talks about, I don't know where this page I put away, but I don't need it anymore because it's the last song I know. So I have to look at it though. Where is it? So why do I have a split feeling about it is, first of all, because Papa dropped his body, but not because of that so much as for what the song is about. For me, it's how I look at the song. It's very beautiful. It starts with this beautiful romance, so beautiful, like the one that I'm singing when Mera and Baba are walking in Merzah. You know, this couple is just in this beautiful place with the palms and beautiful music and the sea, and they're dancing and they love so much each other, and they swear that their love will be forever. But then comes a time when they regret. So one moment, why can't I find the song? Well, just 1 minute, please. Yeah, okay. So then comes the words of the song. It says, we swear to be together forever, and then promising never to part, and then what rapture serene, and we dispersed the joys we had tasted, and now all we have, or all the people in the couple in this song, is bemoaning their love that is gone, and all there is there's embers of the fire of the beautiful light that was, and the beautiful magic that was in their song, in their togetherness. So this really breaks my heart. It really breaks my heart. So after they had such a beautiful relationship, and here only Ember stayed of that. And so it's so sad. It's so very sad. And then the only thing that lifts up my spirit is the song ends by oh yes, let us begin the beginning again. Let us begin the beginning. Let the time come back again. Let those stars come back again. Let that music come back again. That magic in that relationship come back again. But still, it hurts me that in the middle there is this heartbreak. So whenever I sing it, I'm really split in my heart about that. And one thing that I think about, that Baba asked it to be sung when he dropped his body 7 times, not only because he loved it before, because he asked this specific song to be sung, is that not to miss the chance, not to miss this love story, not to be sorry, not to have this promise broken, not to leave this relationship. And now that he was not in the body, and his call ringing out for all of us to come to him, did some people miss this ability to come? So I actually did not meet Baba in the body, of course, and I feel that his call is still ringing, and that each one of us can be with him and be completely with him in this full, beautiful dance. Still, when I get to those lanes, when the heartbreak is there, then my heart breaks, you know? So I usually come back to the class. We call it house. In Hebrew, we call each part of the song a house. When I come back to the house where the lovers are back again, then I put myself there. So he wanted that, you know, and I really didn't want to sing it. Because of the heartache, I didn't want to sing it. So just when I was planning and thinking about this whole thing, he brought it almost every day, you know, because when I come to Arti, I open this booklet, and every time he opened it here, I said, Papa, what are you doing? Every time he opened it here, and every time I had this heartache. So I don't know what you think about it. This is what I think about the song. And Baba, you never went, you never go, you never come, you're always there. For those who met you in the body, for those who did not meet you in the body, for those who know you from past lives, and for those who just now starting to know you. You are eternal, and you are a beloved, alive and here with us to have a romance, a beautiful, godly romance from your heart and your generosity and your beauty. And I thank you so much for it. When we begin the begin, it brings back a sound of music so tender. It brings back a night of tropical splendor. It brings back a memory evergreen. I'm with you once more under the stars, and down by the shore an orchestra's playing, and even the poets seem to be swaying when we begin the begin. To live it again is past all endeavor, except when that tune clutches my heart. And there we are, swearing to love forever, promising never, never to part. What moments divine, what raptures serene, till clouds came along to disperse the joys we had tasted. And now when I hear people curse the chance that was wasted, I know but too well what they mean. So don't let them begin the begin. Let the love that was once a fire remain an ember. Let it sleep like the dead desire I only remember when they begin, the begin. Oh yes, let us begin the begin, let us play till the stars that were there before return above us, till we whisper to each other once more, darling, I love you. And we suddenly know what heaven we're in when we begin the begin. And we suddenly know what heaven we're in when we begin the begin. When we begin the begin. Oh yes, let us begin the begin. Let us play till the stars that were there before return above us, till we whisper to each other once more, darling, I love you. And we suddenly know what heaven we're in when we begin to begin. And we suddenly know what heaven we're in when we begin to begin. When we begin the begin. And continue, 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 never, never, ever stop. Thank you, Baba. Wow, I always feel I'm dancing with him this song. So I never wanted to break and to become an ember and always forever be with him and in him and for him and he with me and to please his heart and please Bauji's heart and dear Mara and Mani's support always there. And thank you all for being here. Thank you, Marge, for pushing me into it. And thank you for Sanabel was here all the time, for Betty, for hosting, and for Rosalie for being here, and all those who are here. Thank you. I can see Lucy and Diana and Paula and Seppi and Eva and some user and Gabriela and who else? And
Diana Terry.
Who? Diana
Terry
and Diana and Diane. And thank you all. Thank you, Baba.
Wow, you really carried us for an hour and a half. What energy.
Wow. I timed it and it was only an hour. I timed it.
It was an honor to push you.
I'm so glad you did, Marge. Thank you, Marge.
Thank you, my sweet one.
One of my very favorite concerts, Michal. Very, very, very special.
Oh, thank you, Gabby. Thank you. Wow, you say it as a real concert person. Thank you, darling.
I love all your songs, Michal. I just love the way you sing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
This
you.
is hard. You have
Thank
such
you.
a
Hi.
big
Yeah.
Can
heart.
you hear me? It's Marilyn.
Hi,
Do
darling.
you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm at the Mayher Center and was listening to you. Sorry, I'll have to listen to the beginning, but so anyway, you were singing right by Baba's barn now also.
Oh, wow, wow. Thank
And
you.
everybody brought everybody into Baba's house. That was beautiful. What
Thank
I've
you.
heard, of course, I always love your singing. So thank you so much.
Thank you for hearts. Thank you, darling Marilyn. Thank you for sitting by Baba's barn. It's so
Loving
special.
kisses. Yeah, you were singing Begin to Begin, and I was walking outside the barn.
Oh, wow.
Baba heard. I said,
Wow.
Baba's Michal.
Wow. Thank you for the heart, son of Bear. And thank you, friends. And, this Zoom that Angela and Baba did is so wondrous. It's such a gift. And Baba is so much here. And it's such a gift for me. I mean, for many of us, but for me, it is such a gift. Never met any of you except Gabriela that I did meet. I would never meet any of you, and you are such beautiful souls that Baba allowed me to meet and to know. Oh, and Rosalie that I know from 1988, and I loved immediately as I met her there. And so this is such a gift that Baba is bringing us together, and that we are all interested and sharing this beautiful love that Baba is doing. So
and Michal, you are such a gift to us, and your singing is a stupendous gift. Thank you so much.
Oh, Marge, you are such a praying heart and such a dear soul. Oh, wow. You and Jack, bless your hearts.
I have
Really.
to agree. It was such a gift to us. It was such a treat to hear you for this long. What a great way to spend some hours on a Saturday. Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear. You know, this special new friend of mine, Eva, she's so special. She's such a deep person. And we are going to do something together. We're going to do a Zoom together, reading the book club. And but I'm getting to know her, and it's her and son of her. It's really close, and it's such an experience a gift from Baba to get to know you. You are so special. And Betty, Lemon Mummy. I used to love Bauji he called names to everyone. So I used to call Betty Lemon Mummy, and her husband he used to call Tractor Daddy. And I just saying the name, Lemon Mummy, try to say Lemon Mummy with your mouth. It's so beautiful in the mouth. It's like, I don't know.
Oh, Michal, you have such a big heart. Such a big heart. You just warm all of us.
Thank you, darling.
Baba, you brought Baba. Thank you. We knew it. We knew this concert would be just wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad it was.
I wasn't sure, but because I'm not a singer, but
oh yeah,
I do love.
You are a singer.
Absolutely.
Oh no, I just love to sing. That's all. And
you're a singer and a storyteller.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very much.
And your words are like arrows right to our heart.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were born to spread love. You were born to spread love.
Oh, sweetheart. Oh, but a few days ago in Facebook, I someone wrote something that got me really angry, and I did that back, and there is a nice guy there who's sending these beautiful short poems, and he's so sweet. And after I did that, and he's in the same Facebook group, so he started sending those cynical poems back, and I don't know if he did it because Suddenly he said, "Oh, sweet guy, sweet girl, and then suddenly she goes, "Ah." so don't think that I'm not. Sometimes I'm like I'm blessed to have this heart from childhood, truly, and genes also probably, but I can be sharp, and I can say words. Son of Bar knows that.
You're perfectly human. You're very.
So don't be this how do you say? Don't think that I'm all sweetie, nicey angel like I am not. I'm more
good
like
mix of everything.
Yeah, okay.
Aren't we all? Aren't we
And
all?
Baba uses all of it. He uses all of it.
That's why I like you, Paula, because you're direct and I like that, and I like being direct. So I don't know how to not be direct. I'm not very clever socially, and I don't have social, how do you call it? Social intelligence. So sometimes I can say things,
You have a lot of emotional intelligence.
Your concert was unspeakably beautiful.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's
And
something to take our breath away. It was beautiful.
It was kind of Mara's tea on a Saturday because it was all women.
Here's Kitty Davy. I see Kitty Davy and Ralph's photo. Paula, if you would sing and tell stories, it would also be very beautiful.
Next
Hmm.
Would you agree?
time.
No.
Eugene is here. Eugene is the one man. Just saying. Eugene's. Oh, and Ralph. It's okay it's okay today.
Oh, they have a problem. Oh, Eugene. Hi, Eugene. Eugene. Okay, it's their time, right?
Oh no, I don't know. I should check. I don't know about that. But no, I don't think. No, there's nothing for a while. I don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Michal. I was
Thank you,
curious.
Baba. Actually, thank you, Baba, very much, because he set it up. I was going to choose and to see what I wanted to sing. He said, this one, and this is the order of it. Funny, Baba. And really, I'm so blessed to know you all, because you are such beautiful souls. And it's such a pleasure and such a gift from Baba and Angela for her initiative to do it, and to do it this way, which I really like, because it's not proper, and it's not, it doesn't have all sorts of codes how to behave and how not to behave. It's very free. It's very homey. We can feel free and safe and say, and we can make mistakes, and we can sing not so good, and we can just, it's just homey, and it's beautiful.
Totally. You said it. You said it, Michal. Oh, thank you. Oh,
Thank you all.
thank you, Baba. We need to let you rest now.
Yeah. So.
Oh,
Jai
wonderful.
Baba.
Thank you, Michal. What time is it, Michal?
Now it's only 7:30. It's early. Yeah. Early. The sun is going down. Still summer. End of summer.
How many songs did you sing?
What?
How many songs did you sing?
I think I lost the page, but I think Baba put 11 songs, I think.
Wow.
Let's see. I found the page. No, I didn't find the page. I don't know.
I think I want you to be my kindergarten teacher next life.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, it was so fun. When I started to be a kindergarten teacher, my son said, "Oh, you got the job of your life." I didn't know I got the job of my life. But I enjoyed it so much. But I was working with kids since I was very little, because every child would just called me and I would run. And I did all sorts of things with children until the age of teens, because in teens I don't know how to handle children anymore, but under teens, then all of them. It was just fun, and I had many kinds of work that I worked with children, with kids with groups in the street, and with emotionally disturbed children, and in homes, and children with dyslexia like me that I could help. At that time when it started, people didn't know anything about dyslexia because I had that, and I didn't know that I had that, but I knew the problematics that children would face, and I could help them. And I was a school teacher, and all sorts of things, and summer schools, and then I had the kindergarten for many years. And it was so fun. It was so fun. I didn't earn any money. Don't have any pension from it. It was in my home. It was fun. It was great. It was love every day, and it was just joy. And I miss children now that I'm not working with children, but
it was meant for you. You were meant to be that.
You too. You also work with children. That's why I so connect to you, because you worked with children in all the Sahabas.
Yeah, it is,
Betty.
It's a wonderful work, isn't it? It's a joy. It is a joy. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
Okay. Mwah.
Over the Tal, Mil Baba, and dear Bauji and your oneness, and Mera and Mani, Jay Baba, and all of you. Thank you. Bless your hearts. We are all one with Baba. Baba says we are all God. Baba says we are all one with him, and we are. So we should recognize this, and we should say thank you, Baba. And we should say, yes, we are. You know, we are. This is our truth. And you know, he comes and he says, but you are. I'm telling you that you are. Who wants to say yes to this? So let's say yes to this. Each one of us. The
Pure
God who's
joy. Pure joy.
Yeah, pure joy. God who's in us is the strongest thing that we have, even if we are a work in process during the same time. During the same time as being in oneness with Baba and saying, yes, we are God. Yes, we are in oneness with you. We are in work in process, because God's also work in process, and Baba is always the highest of the high.
Baba's doing what now, Michal?
Yeah,
Baba's working, and I couldn't understand. Horses? Did you say horses?
Please, I'm not hearing so well, so please someone tell me what Rob said.
It's a work in
Did
progress.
You say horses? Baba is working horses? What did you say?
She said he's a work in progress. Baba is
in progress.
In progress.
Right, in progress. Word in process and word in progress, right. But Baba will always be the highest of the high, and he will always lead us. And he's the mostest, so he can always help us become more and more what we are to be.
And he is the white horse avatar.
And he's the white horse.
He's the white horse avatar.
Yeah, the white. Yeah, he has that job. We don't have that job. But we can support him. We can support him. We can make him happy. We can be next to him and support him and put hands on his back and say, we are for you and we are for your work. And we can support his very hard work.
And he's inside us. He is us. He is us. And we just have
to remember when Moses led the Israelites, they had their backs to the Red Sea, and the Pharaoh with the Egyptian army on the other side of them, and no place to go. And the battle became very, very, very intense and fierce. And when it seemed the Israelites were getting the worst of it, Moses would raise up his arms, and the Israelites would begin to win back and push the Egyptians back. And this went on for a long time, hours and hours, that Moses would raise his arms when the Israelites began to lose ground, and then they would fight more fiercely and pushed the Egyptians back until Moses' arms became tired. And then the ones close to him, around him, who weren't fighting, who were standing with Moses, started helping him hold his arms up in the air.
Yeah, right, right.
And then they decided they would, then Moses parted the sea. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that reminds me of Baba, what I really like about him. But he showed us, which is very important for me in this very hard times that we are experiencing what is happening around. The Baba, in his lifetime, he always showed that he will win every game that he plays. He will win every game that he plays. If he was on the side of the cricket, then his side would win. And when he played in the place in Satara, when there was the accident there, they had two groups and they didn't have enough people. So Baba played on both sides. And because he played on both sides, they had, how do you call it? Tie. Because he played on both sides, there was no one side that won. They were in a tie. Otherwise, every game that Baba played, he won. Like what he's saying, what Ralph is saying is true. God will always win. That is what Baba wanted us to see. So when we see what is happening around, we know that Baba, his plan is going to win, because he made us understand in his lifetime that everything that he does, he is going to win. So this reminded me, the Moses thing, whenever his hands were up, when he was tired, that someone was holding his hands up. Thank you. So I think I'm getting you tired. So with my excitement, my aftermath. So thank you very much. And thank you, Baba, and thank you all.
Thank you.
Okay,
Okay,
Baba.
finally stop it. Oh,
Thank
sweet.
you.